August 1588. More than 130 Spanish warships moved through the English Channel. Behind them stands the most powerful empire in Europe. Their goal is simple: invade England, overthrow the Protestant government, and place the island under Spanish control. If the plan works, the balance of power in Europe could change overnight. But here's the question historians still ask today. What if the Spanish fleet had actually succeeded? Would England have become part of the Spanish Empire? Or would the invasion have triggered something even more unpredictable? At the time, Spain looked unstoppable. Its empire stretched across Europe and the Americas. Spanish treasure fleets carried enormous wealth from the New World. And its army was considered the strongest in Europe. On paper, England seemed like a much smaller opponent. But the story was more complicated than it appeared. Because the invasion plan depended on several fragile pieces working perfectly. Spain's strategy required coordination between two forces. First, the Spanish Armada would sail through the English Channel and control the sea. Second, thousands of Spanish soldiers waiting in the Netherlands would cross the water and land in England. If that army reached English soil, England's defenses would face enormous pressure. But controlling the channel for even a short time was far more difficult than Spanish planners expected. England had one major advantage. Its navy was smaller, but faster and more flexible. English commanders used ships that could move quickly and fire cannons repeatedly from a distance. Instead of closing in for boarding combat, they attacked from range and stayed mobile. That difference in strategy would become critical. As the Spanish fleet moved along the English coast, English ships followed closely. For days, the two fleets exchanged cannon fire. Then the Spanish fleet stopped near Calais while waiting to coordinate with the invasion army. At that moment, the entire plan depended on holding position and maintaining formation. But something unexpected happened during the night. English commanders launched fireships toward the anchored Spanish fleet. Burning vessels drifted into the formation, forcing Spanish captains to cut their anchors and scatter to avoid collision. The next day, English ships attacked again. Strong winds pushed the disrupted Spanish fleet north into the North Sea. Without control of the channel, the invasion plan collapsed. Instead of conquering England, the Spanish Armada was forced to retreat. Storms and long voyages destroyed many ships before they reached Spain again. The invasion that could have changed Europe never happened. But imagine if just a few things had gone differently. If Spain had controlled the channel for only a few days, Spanish troops might have landed in England. And European history could look very different today. If you enjoy exploring the moments where history almost changed course, subscribe and keep discovering the hidden turning points that shaped our world.